Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, taught me this truth to rule well. And I want to say Shalom to Akim Akwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. This one's titled, How Do We Know We're Close to the End? All right, once again, how do we know we're close to the end? Now, this is a topic I kind of wanted to touch in on, not necessarily this whole topic, but I wanted to get in on this, the signs of the time and dealing with, not necessarily a full breakdown, but going into at least a good chunk of Matthew 24. I'm not sure how much time we're gonna have, but just want to go through that and at least get most of it, because it deals with the prophecies that will happen or will need, not necessarily, they are prophecies, but the things that need to happen before Yahweh Shai comes back. All right, the one who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right, so there are things that have to happen before he comes back. All right, what are that being prophecies? All right, if you look up if we could type it right, if we look up prophecies, what does it mean?
Prophecy.
All right, and it says a prediction. A prediction, by definition, is not necessarily a prediction is not really a good word to use to say or estimate. All right, it's not an estimate. All right, it's not an estimate. Say or estimate that a thing will happen in the future or be a consequence of something. So yes and no. It is true. It is prophesying. To divine something would be better. All right.
Divine.
All right. To divine, and not in that definition, but see, again, and Esau does this shit, man. Look, to discover something by guesswork. What is guesswork?
Guesswork.
The process or results of guessing. See, Esau does all that shit because they don't understand it. But anyway, fortunately, we can't get a good here, prophecy. Wikipedia gives you a better definition than the dictionary will. Prophecy. In religion, a prophecy is a message that has been communicated to a person by the Most High. We're fixing it. Prophecies are a feature of many cultures and belief systems. Yada, yada, yada. We're only worried about this one, right? This one belief system, all right? Nobody else's. So, there are prophecies that need to be fulfilled. Now, we're currently waiting for them, all right? Now, I'd say the three, okay, the four, all right, then we're waiting for the big four, really. We're waiting for the next one upcoming, depending on how it's going to go. I don't know which way it'll be. Who knows which way it'll be? I'm not the Lord. But the next two, I'll put them into the same area, is the famine of the word, all right, and that's when, no brothers are teaching on the highways and byways or on YouTube or on Rumble or on anywhere else. All right, it's completely shut up because all the elect has been sealed. All right, and the Lord's not going to have his men teach. He's going to put a spirit on them not to teach because all the elect have been sealed. There's no reason for them to teach. The teaching is going out so the elect can be sealed. All right, once the elect is sealed, that's it. It's also, going out to be a witness among all nations. All right, as we'll grab. So, once that's done. Lord's going to shut that up, and boom, famine of the word. The other thing that could come either before or after, all right, is the mark of the beast, all right, the RFID chip, all right, the RFID chip. Let's grab what that is. All right, that is this, all right. It is a digital payment system, all right. Okay. It is a digital payment system that will be inserted into your hands, all right, or your forehead, such as, i.e., Neuralink, okay, and that's how it looks, all right, and those get put in you, and they can communicate with, phones, with scanner, like point of sale systems, a lot of different things, man, a lot of different things, and and that's how you're gonna end up buying and selling. All right, we can go and grab that real quick. Should be right. Well, we can skip down a little bit. Oh. Yeah, here it is. Revelation 13 and 16, it says, and he caused, this is a prophecy, right? And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, in their right hand or in their foreheads. Let's get this one. In their right hand or in their foreheads, right? And you can see you got the right hand. All right, that's a left hand. All right, but at the end of the day, and here's a right hand. Primarily, it will be put into the right hand. Will it go into the left hand on some? Maybe. All right, maybe. It doesn't matter where you get it at the end of the day, because if you received it, you received it. Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Like I've heard brothers or elders say, perhaps even the apostles, the forehead. Neuralink could be for many different reasons. All right, one of them could be, you might be wheelchair bound, something like that could happen. Who knows? All right, so verse 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So it doesn't matter if you got in your butt cheek or your ball sack. If you got it, you got it. All right, and I like to say that when I'm teaching about the chip, because you get people that come over thinking they're being funny. All right, and not necessarily on my page, but then what if I get it in my ear? What if I get it in my thumb? What if I get it in my foot? What if I get it? I don't care if you got it in your butt cheek or ball sack, man. It don't matter. You got it. You got it. Got it on your tit. You got it. All right. Did you get the chip? Did you get it inserted in you somehow? Then you got it. All right. If there was a needle at any point in time that went in you and injected that chip in you, you got the mark of the beast. That's that. It doesn't matter where you got it. Your forehead, your right arm, your foot. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Now, primarily, as it says in verse 16, it's going to be in your right hand and in your foreheads. All right, that's primarily where it's going to be. But going on in 17, it says, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast. So if you have it, you have it. It doesn't matter. You think you're going to one-up the Lord. Oh, I got it in my nose. Ha ha. That's not my forehead. Well, guess what? You still got it. All right, and you're an asshole. So verse 18 says, here's wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Okay, and that goes back, that barcode system. All right, every barcode, it has 666 in it. All right, we're not going to necessarily go in and get it today because we don't have that much time to go and show all the things, unfortunately. All right, because we got a lot to get through here. So Luke 21 and 25. So those are the things. That's one of the major prophecies. All right. Oh, and I can't forget. All right, so you have the famine of the word, the mark of the beast. All right, now I personally have, and this is just me, I'm as a man speaking, it means nothing. I think the mark of the beast might happen a little bit before, just like a little bit, because you got to realize it is going to be optional before it's mandatory. All right, it's going to be optional before it's mandatory. I believe that it's going to be, and this is just me speaking, so just throw it away. It's garbage. I think it might be a little bit before the famine of the word, just because I think, the Lord, the way that the Lord controls things. Sometimes he makes it seem he lets Esau think that they've won, and I think what Esau is going to try to do is they're going to try to put a stop to this word, because here we are teaching about the RFID chip being the mark of the beast, and they don't want that going out when they're trying to push their little device that's going to sound oh so similar. So they'll probably start rolling out YouTube blackouts and shutting out videos and certain things like that, and that'll be through Yahweh Shem Yahushai, putting an end to his I don't want to say it. The famine of the word, letting the famine of the word roll out. Esau is gonna think that they were the ones that did it, but it's really gonna be the Lord allowing that to happen. That's personal thought. All right, personal thought. It could be even before the mark of the beast. So that's not even out there in the minds of people. Who knows? All right, again, I'm not sure, but those are prophecies that need to go down. Okay, the other two major one is World War III. All right, and then finally, all right, the last major prophecy, and the prophecy that we're all waiting and hoping for, all right, to come soon, is the return of Yahweh Shai, all right, to completely decimate this place and save his elect. Okay? So those are the prophecies that we're waiting for. I'm going to grab a drink, and we're going to jump right into Luke 21 and 25. To give you a couple different, examples of what type of things you're going to see in the end days, before these prophecies are fulfilled. How are we going to know because the mark of the beast hasn't been fulfilled yet. Yahweh Shai has not came back yet. The famine of the word has not hit yet. So how do we know we're in the end days then if these things have not happened? Well, it's all scriptural. You got to read. So Luke 21 and 25, this is red letter. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. All right. It says, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth the stress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Okay. Actually, we're gonna go all the way up from. We're gonna read up from 22. It says, red letter again, Yahushua speaking. It says, for these be the days of vengeance, that all these things which are written may be fulfilled. So that's the day of vengeance, when all these things are fulfilled. Going on in 23, it says, but woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people. Jacob's trouble. That's another thing. That's one of the other major prophecies, is Jacob's trouble, which that one I didn't necessarily name. That is a prophecy, but you'll know when Jacob's trouble is, because after the famine of the word happens, that's Jacob's trouble. As soon as the words shut up, and there's nobody teaching, that's Jacob's trouble. Boom, that's Jacob's trouble. It's going to kick off right then and there. You'll know. Luke 21 and 24, it says, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles unto the times the Gentiles be fulfilled. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth the distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man, Yahushua, coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Now, if you remember a while back ago, we can go to the channel, all right, a while back ago, somewhere in here, right here, 11 days ago, we did a lesson. Slacky, I had to get my words. We had a lesson called UFO sightings are sweeping the USA, and in that lesson we talk about what UFOs are, all right, and so on and so on, right? What UFOs are, and really, if you don't know, if you don't have the time, the UFOs, all right, are chariots of the Lord, all right. They're called many things. They've been named. There's a white horse. Yahushua coming on a white horse. That's a chariot. The clouds. That's a chariot. A roll. That's a chariot. I'm missing some probably. The chariot, when it says chariot, that's speaking of a chariot, all right, and we say chariot, but that's speaking of a UFO, all right. Let me start over, because I said chariot. Things in the Bible that are referenced to a UFO, all right, is the white horse that Yahushua will come on, all right. Well, that's a chariot. That's a UFO, all right. The chariots that are mentioned in the Bible, those are UFOs, all right. The cloud, those are UFOs, all right, and the roll, UFO, right. And I'm sure there's more, but those are just the ones that I'm naming now. So those are UFOs, and if you look into it, it's pretty obvious, but maybe not to everybody. Okay, Luke 21 and 27, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Okay, and I think that's where we'll close out for this scripture. So yeah, man, it's gonna be, you'll know, man. There's gonna be, going back in 25, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth the stress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. You will know. All right, you're gonna start seeing more things. There's gonna be, a lot of different things. All right, let's go and get we're gonna do a little jumping around. Let's get 2 Timothy 3:1 through 5. What else we got going down? It says, 2 Timothy 3:1 through 5. This also know that in the last days perilous times shall come. So these type of things are going to be happening in the last days. In the last days, perilous things are going to come. And like there is now, murders, killings, people going crazy, rampant homosexuality. You know what I mean? Rampant, just wicked, just terrible, terrible, terrible things. Verse 1, it says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, proud, right? Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection. That's speaking of sodomites, all right? The momos, right? It says truce breakers, false accusers, liars, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. All right? Oh, they're saying that you can't kill your baby. They're terrible. They're evil people. You know, they're saying that two men can't be together. They're terrible. They're bad people. Despise are those that are good. They hate anything that's good. They hate things that are good. They call good evil and evil good, as we have gotten, right? And roughly paraphrasing. All right, let's get that. Isaiah 5:20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." That's the times we're in now, man. You tell people, oh, you know, the Lord, oh, that's bad. You know, that's bad. You know, well, okay. You talk about being a Mo, and oh, that's good. And love is love. You know, these fucking, you know what I want to say. You know what I want to say. These F words. All right, you know, they all the things that are good is bad, and all the bad things are good. That's the society we're living in, right? Despisers of those, despisers, my words could work. Despisers of those that are good. They don't like good, and they don't like good people. All right, they call the prophets names, and we talked about this the other day. All right, verse 4: traitors, heady, high-minded. What does it mean to be high-minded? Let's grab that. High-minded. All right, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh. All right, they'd rather stick their weenie in a butt, all right, than to do anything, you know, righteous, because they love their pleasures that they do more than they love the Lord. They don't care. They hate the Lord. So what is high-minded? Pretentious. All right, making unusually unjustified and excessive claims. All right, making demands of one's skills. I'm not really liking the definition here. Pretentious. Can we get a better one? Here we go.
Pretentious.
You know, attempting to impress by affecting greater importance, talents, culture than is actually possessed. Flashy, and it goes back to pride. Pompous, all right, being a fucking dickhead, all right, that's what it is. Being a fucking dickhead, all right, being a proud asshole, all right. Verse 5, it says, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. So these are in the last day, perilous times shall come. You're gonna see what these, and we're there, man. Blasphemers, all right, unthankful people, unholy, just wicked, calling good bad and bad good. It's all over the place, man. It's all over the place, and these people are glorified. These people are considered good people within this society. Okay, these are considered stand-up human beings. They're progressive. That's what they call them. They call them progressive. They're progressive. Love is love, brother. Love is love. No, you're right. Love is love, but two you-know-whos and two you-know-whats is not, being together is not love. That is not love. All right, that's a disgusting violation of the law. All right, it's vile and it's abominable. All right, and it shouldn't fucking exist. But men like to go, and women even like to go after their own lusts and lay with each other. All right, and hey, that's that. You do you. All right, just know that there's gonna be a hell of a punishment coming for people that want to do those things. All right, you want to do those things? Hey, go right ahead. We can't force you. We're not gonna drag your hand away. Stop it. Don't do it. No, we're not gonna do it. All right, we're gonna warn you. Hey, that's bad. We might warn you a couple times. Hey, that's disgusting. Stop doing that. That's gross. Hey, there you are again doing it. But after that, man, 3 strikes, you're out, man. 3 strikes, you are out. All right, nobody wants that. All right, we're not gonna keep on. We're not gonna be like, we're not like these Christians that keep on whacking you over the head with the Bible. Believe, 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 believe. No, we're not. We don't do that. Okay, we give you the information out there. All right, if the Lord's gonna wake you up, the Lord's gonna wake you up. All right, we're not doing it. All right, these Christians think they're going out and waking people up. They're not waking anybody up. Really, the Christians are putting people asleep. All right, but you can't wake anybody up. That's all through the Lord. That's the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You can't wake nobody up. Okay, you don't have no power. You don't have spiritual power. Or you don't have the power that the Lord has. All right, the Lord has them in the spirit of slumber. You think you're just gonna best the Lord and pull them out? No, you're gonna go out there and teach. And if the Lord chooses, hey, this is one of my men that was supposed to wake up, or hey, if this was one of my ladies that's supposed to wake up, you're gonna wake up. That's it. Boom, bam. No doubt about it. No matter what. All right, whether you come across somebody on the highways and byways, whether you stumble across the comment on a comment board that happens to direct you, what is that? The truth, or Yahweh Shai. That's interesting. You go look the video up. The Lord will get you there somehow. Okay, and it's not gonna be through rap music. So you're saying rap music can wake someone up? Nah, no, not really. The Lord's not really. That's not really how He's waking people up. He's waking them up through the prophets. Okay, that's not to say that they might go and find a song, all right, that's, you know, a Hebrew Israelite song, and they don't know anything about the Hebrew Israelites, and they say, what is that, what the Hebrew Israelites? And they type in Hebrew Israelites, and all of a sudden a GMS page comes up, and they go on there, yeah, or, you know, or whoever they end up getting, you know, if the Lord's dealing with them, GMS, if he's not, it might send them over to ISUPK or IUIC or one of those weird, like, hell, he might send you over to GOCC. Now, I'd say probably the worst camp you could be over at is probably ISUPK. That's just personal. I'd say that's probably the worst one you could be at, because they got General Mahayman over there, and, you know, Gentleman Bust Hyman. It's just, you know, he's a, you know, general demon. All right, he's a fucking asshole. I hate that guy. And there's not many people I'm willing to say that I hate, but that guy is a fucking setup plant, or he's either a setup plant or he's just overwhelmingly wicked, telling you to go fuck people's wives, get some good cocaine. What you need to do is get some good cocaine and fuck his wife. Who they're advocating for that? All right. If I see 100 purple punks, you know, these fucking dumb, man, dumb, no wisdom. All right, but remember, wisdom's for cowards, folks. So you wouldn't want to have any of that. You know. This guy was saying that wisdom's for cowards. What's that word that cowards use? Oh yeah, wisdom. All right, you go ahead and fight in a supermarket like a bunch of ninjas and go ahead and get shot up. No, thank you. No, thank you. Not something I personally pride myself on doing, fighting in supermarket. If I see him, I'm gonna fight him. Dumb, stupid, ignorant. That's a fucking dumbass, ninja-ass, 2/3 mindset. Okay? He's either set up or he's fucked in the head, one of them. All right, and there's not too many people. I don't even talk about Nate that way, because Nate at least has a little bit of intelligence to him. He's just got a pride demon, and he's got to start teaching the right thing. Nate has a, you know, Nate, if he was doing the right thing, Bishop Nathaniel, all right, he could be an excellent teacher. It's been seen before on videos, him busting down the breaking down the 12 tribe sign. He excellent teacher. All right, he has a great voice. He has a great stage presence. All right, the problem is that he took the bag, man. That's the problem, is that he took the bag and he's not teaching the true truth. He's not teaching the name of Yahweh Shai, or Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, excuse me. He's not teaching the name Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. He's not teaching about the prophecies that are coming in form of the mark of the beast, all right, and being that it's the RFID chip. If they were just to repent and turn from their ways and go back, it would be an excellent, get rid of all those flashy garments, because and it's nothing wrong with the garment, it's that they're purposely being flashy. And if they just turn back and just started teaching, it'd be excellent, man. They could be excellent. There's a lot of things that they and GMS could do it would be excellent for the truth, but that's just not the way that's planned. All right, that's just not the way it's planned. All right, and that's not to say Bishop Nathaniel won't ever repent. He could. Do I think he will? I'm not so sure. I'm not. Now I don't think General Mahayman is. I think his ship has sailed. That guy's a demon. He's a reprobate. He's evil. He's fucked up in the mind. He's just wicked, man, and he's sowing chaos and disgrievances. It just, I can't stand that guy. Now, Bishop Nate pisses us off from time to time, but General Mahayman is a new type of evil compared to Nate. All right, he's just, I don't know. He's just, all the wacko camps that aren't GMS, they're all doing something that they shouldn't do. Sakari, there's another wild ass camp. All right, going over there with guns, and they got guns and rap. Anyway, let me grab a drink and we'll continue on. A lot of weirdos, man. A lot of weirdos out there in Israel. So 2nd Esdras 9:1-2, it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay, so you're going to see different things coming to pass. All right, and we've grabbed some of these things already, but we're going to get more and more of them, all right, as we go through this lesson. You're going to see more and more things, all right, and you're going to know, all right, when you see these signs pass, that's what it says. It's been roughly breaking this down into simple man's terms. When you see these things happening that was in the Bible, that's when you know the Lord's visiting, right? And the Lord's not visiting with handshakes and hugs and kisses on the cheek. No, he's visiting with death, destruction, division, all right, terror, all right. When you see a gunman run into a crowd, blam, blam, bam, taking people out, hey, that's the Lord's handiwork, all right. That's the Lord's handiwork. When you see a building get set on fire and 48 people die, that's the Lord's handiwork. When you see a tsunami come and drown 200 people, that's the Lord's handiwork. All right. When you see a fucking 38 card pile up with 28 deaths, that's the Lord's handiwork. All right. That's wicked. You're saying the Lord did all those things. You're saying, yes, I am. I'm saying those things. All right. This is the King James Version, Deuteronomy 32 and 39. Here you go, Christians. Listen up. You don't think the Lord kills? You don't think the Lord's the one burning those people and buildings up? You don't think the Lord's the one drowning those people? You don't think he's the one that's sending out those spirits to go and gun those people down? You don't think it? You don't think it? Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. 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 Right? I wound and I heal, neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Once again, Deuteronomy 32 and 39, just straightforward this time. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal, neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So who's killing and who's making alive? The Lord. There's no God. It's no Satan did it. There's no God with him. Like fucking turning into the Tasmanian devil when he spins around. That's you, man. You don't know. You cannot compute. Fucking have you, execute a protocol where you self-destruct. You just bug the fuck out. All right, because you don't know. Because you don't read, man. You don't read. Now he's saying bad words. You don't. Go and get me the scripture where it says, "Thou shalt not say bad words. Thou shalt not say harsh language. Thou shalt not say the F word." All right, go and find that. You know what? You're not going to find it because it's not in there, because you Christians play that holier than thou bullshit. No, I never, ever say the bad word. But guess what, bitch? You eat pork, all right? You eat pork, okay? That's going off. You eat shrimp. That's going off. You smoke. That's going off, all right? That's going off. And you're fucking hypocrites too, man. People are like, oh, we're all God's children. We are all loved. And then you go home and you're like, those stupid black pieces of shits. I fucking hate them. There you are drinking your Coors Light, smoking a cigarette. Those fucking black bastards. Fuck them. Meanwhile, you're in church. God loves all the little children. He loves everybody. God loves everybody. But not those black barbarian beast bitches, though. Yeah, right? Right? Not the Mexicans, though, right? Not the Native Americans, though, right? Just you, just little old white White Tucker and Tyler and fucking all you little fucking Edomites, man. But you say, oh, that's hypocritical. God only loves. But then apparently he hates brown people, right? You fucking morons, you dumbass bitches, fucking idiots. You don't even know that the Lord's brown himself. You fucking morons. Dumb, man. These people are fucking stupid. Really dumb as shit. Well, God only makes alive. So who's the God of death then? There's a God of death. So now we're going over to what? Egyptology. All right, that's what we're going up to. Greco-Roman period bullshit. That's what we're doing. And we have a God of life, God of death. We have a God of food. How about a God of alcohol? All right, how about a God of this, a God of that? What, there's just multiple gods now? No, it's just the Lord. He does it by himself. If he's making alive, he's killing. It's that simple. You dumbass fucking Christians. You don't know shit, man. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing, man. You can't tell your asshole from your elbow, man. You can't. Anyway, continuing on. These Christians get us irked, man, because you don't know anything. God would never do anything like that. Yes, he would. It's literally in the Bible. But you're too busy reading that fucking Mormon bullshit book. Shit on that book. Throw that shit out and throw that in the garbage. That Book of Mormon, fucking rip it up and throw it away. It's bullshit. It's not a New Testament. It's the third testament. It's the fourth. It's the fifth. It's the seventh testament. No, it's not a New Testament of however many numbers. It's bullshit created by some Edomite bitch-ass cracker named Joseph Smith. That's a fucking liar, a fucking scam artist, and a bitch, man. And a white supremacist Mason, a Mason. All right, a white supremacist Freemason. That's what he is, and he's a bitch, and he's a dead-ass bitch now. All right, and I bet he's probably back here now. All right, he's probably reincarnated now. But it's a fucking lie, man. It's a bunch of bullshit that you believe, and you go in there, and you go to the temple, and you say your little stupid bitch-ass thing. Oh, okay, and then you reenact. You fucking create a play. You make a play and do some fucking super secret handshakes, and then you learn your little password to get into heaven. There ain't no password to get into heaven. It's either you're the elect or you're not. It don't matter if you recite a fucking poem, all right? And the poem isn't even in the Bible. The poem isn't even in the Bible. It's not even a biblical poem. It's not in there. If it was anywhere, you'd think it would be in the Bible, would you not? But it's not. All right. So who came up with it? Who found it? Joseph Smith. Joseph Smith was a bitch, and so are you. Okay. Yeah, I said it. Joseph Smith was a bitch, and so are you. All right. Joseph Smith was called a prophet. Dumb, 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 dumb. Remember that from fucking South Park? Yeah. Anybody who believes that shit is dumb, man. Anybody who believes that shit is dumb. All right. Think that the Indians are white. You think that being brown is a curse of Cain, and now you have to repent to turn white. That's fucking stupid. Fucking dumbass. Dumb. And when you don't know that the curse of Cain is being a fucking white person. His skin was made pale upon him. All right. And through that bloodline is through how Esau was formulated. All right. That's the curse of Cain, not being brown. All right. Being white. Anyway, let's see. And we're not gonna even go and get the curse of Cain right now. We're not gonna go and get it. You know, when he turned white and all that stuff. I kind of want to, but how much time do we got? We don't got enough time because we still got to get Matthew 24. So Matthew 16:3 it says, and in the morning. So this is for y'all that can't believe it, right? And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. We actually got to get from verse 2. Slakia. It said, Matthew 16:2, he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, can ye discern O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? You can go out and look at it's gonna storm, it's gonna rain today, and look a little cloudy out, but you can't tell what time you're in, man. How do we know we're close to the end? Well, we just named a whole bunch of them. All right, now we're going to go and get Matthew 24, all right, and just read until we hit the point, really, and that's how we're going to close out. So Matthew chapter 24, verse 1, and Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. Let me grab a drink. And Yahushua, verse 2, and Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. Everything's going to be completely gone, decimated. Verse 3, it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So the disciples asked them, how are we going to know when you're coming back, Lord? Right? How are we going to know when you're coming back and when the end of the world is? How are we going to know? Verse 4, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. There's going to be false Christs, all right? False Hamashiachs, all right? I hate to say that word Christ. False Hamashiachs, all right? They're going to be saying, oh, we already got that one over in Jerusalem right now. Not in Jerusalem, but Israel. I don't know if he's in Jerusalem or where he's at, but he's over in Israel somewhere, and all these small hats are worshiping him. And it says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. All right, so there's going to be, wars. All right. Let's see. And there shall be Slakia, we skipped 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. All right, so you're going to have wars and rumors of wars. You're going to have wars going on like as there is now. You got war going on with Palestine and Israel. You got a war going on with Russia and Ukraine. All right, you got other little rumors of wars. Apparently, the United States get involved with Syria again. All right, once again. All right, little things going down. So wars and rumors of wars. All right, that's there's other rumors of wars like Kim Jong-un and Xi Jinping are trying to get some shit started. All right, so hey man, it's all brewing for World War III. Right? Nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. These places are, having grievances with each other, not having fun, anymore. Now they want to war with each other, right? It says, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All right, we've, famines off and on. All right, been happening, not the big ones. All right, pestilences. Well, we just got out of, now the new thing's RSV. All right, that's a new thing that was going around. And before that, you had monkeypox, and before that, you had COVID. All right, all these different pestilences that are rolling out on the earth. All right, and now there's this. Now they're planning for disease X. All right, go ahead and look that up. Now they're planning for disease X, an unknown disease that they know will soon be. How do you know there's going to be another pandemic? How do you know? Interesting, isn't it? All right. But we know that there's going to be another disease and more diseases because, verse 7. Okay, that's some of the things that are going to be rolling out in these end days. All right, and earthquakes in diverse places. If you go and look up earthquake map right now, earthquake, and I don't care what you say, having this many, or there's never been this many earthquakes ever. There's always earthquakes just everywhere, man. Just everywhere. We can get it like one more in. All right, and this is just for today, not too many, but that's diverse places, is it not? A lot of earthquakes. The strongest one today was apparently 4.7, or no, 5.5. That's a pretty strong one at 5.5. It's in Alaska. So, all right. It's earthquakes. It says, verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrow. So it's just the start. Just the start, man. It says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. So this is another thing that has to happen. They're going to say we did something, or so on and so forth, all right, such as an errorist, you know what I'm talking about, an errorist, all right, event, all right, they're going to try to blame it on us, the Hebrew Israelites, all right, and then they're going to say, kill them, all right, put us in camps, chop our head off, or however they want to do it. That's what they're going to do. They're going to try to, and we're going to be hated because, for Yahweh Shem Yahushai's sake, because these people went and put some lie on us. Look, they're the ones killing all these people. They're going to say something, man. We don't know how they're going to do it, but they're going to say some shit, all right, and try to demonize us. Verse 10, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And that's another thing. In those end days, man, with the FEMA camps, and even before the FEMA camps, these people are going to be betraying each other. Fathers are going to be betraying their sons. Sons are going to be betraying their fathers. All right, wives betraying their husbands. Husbands betraying their wives and their children and their uncles and their cousins. All over for some food, man. For some food, for all different types of things, man. Verse 11, and many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. And we already have that happening now, man. We already have that happening now. Saying, oh, the mark of the beast is not the chip. Yes, it is. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. We're seeing that now. People are heartless, man. They're cold-hearted. All right, they will gun you down and shoot you in the face and then watch you gurgle and die. All right, while laughing. Ha, ha, ha. You're crazy motherfuckers, man. Crazy motherfuckers. They will jump over the counter and beat your ass. They will threaten to kill you. It's wild, man. Like the prank call we got the other day. I mentioned it a while back. People say, oh, you want me to come in there and kick, or not kick your ass, but he was like threatening like that. I'm like, since when is that a prank call? Back in the day, prank calls like, do you have Prince Albert in a can? Well, you better let him out. Or is your refrigerator running? Well, you better go and catch it. I was telling my wife this. The new day, these pranks nowadays aren't even pranks anymore. Nowadays, the pranks is they come up on, I'm sitting outside of your driveway with a knife. I'm gonna kill your fucking wife and stab her in the face. And then they hang up. Wasn't that funny? That was a prank. That ain't a prank. That's a goddamn threat. All right? That's a goddamn threat. You better hope someone's not sitting out in the driveway. They might get shot up that day. All right? So, hey, man. That ain't, back in the day, it was a little harmless fun. Or a prank, how would you do it? You put a whoopee cushion on someone's chair. Now a prank is, I'm going to leave thumbtacks on the teacher's chair. Ha, ha, ha. I'm going to burn them. I'm going to put a drug in their drink. All right, that's a fucking that's a prank. That ain't prank. That's just evil, man. That's a love of many waxing cold. And it might not necessarily be through people killing, but it can be through people fighting, people doing cruel ass shit. All right, that's a love of many waxing cold, man. And even the simple pranks have gotten out of hand. Now it's like, oh, watch me, I'm gonna punch. This is the punch him in the face prank. That ain't a prank, dumbass. All right, you're gonna punch the wrong person one day. And matter of fact, I hope you do, and I hope he pulls out the blicky on you and guns you down. All right, that shit's great. I love it when that happens. Like that video I saw where those two punk ass kids were following that guy around the mall, and that guy pulled out that gun, bang, 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 shot him all up in the stomach. All right, and they got all afraid. Shame. All right, shame he's still alive. All right, could have, but that's all the Lord. The Lord wants him to stay alive, so he probably got something bigger coming to him. But just a fucking oxygen thief, man. As a street teacher always says, oxygen thief. All right, just doing nothing for society. Just fucking just sitting there breathing. All right, that's it. So we're going to continue on. It says, but he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. We can continue on. So this gospel has got to go out. All right, it's got to be heard, and all nations, not just the Jake. All right, so it's got to go out there, and on YouTube, anybody can stumble across it. All right, on the highways and byways, anybody can stumble across it. All right, it's not just Jake only. All right, on the comment boards, you get bitch-ass Edomites that are hurt through their shirt. All right, and in public, all right, on the highways and byways, you see the brothers dealing with bitch-ass Edomites that are hurt through their shirts. That's all nations, Hamites, Elamites, all right, Moabites, all of them. They all got it. They all get to see it, and then the end gets to come. Okay, it doesn't mean they're going to wake up, but it has to be a witness unto them, right? Says 15, when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains, let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house, neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes, and woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. So you're going to have to be, you might have to do a little bit of running, all right? You might have to be doing a little running, and that's not sitting out in the woods with a fucking fire pot and 5 packets of Instant Mash or that survival food. All right, sitting there with a ladle. This is my survival ladle, my survival fork, my survival spoon. This is my survival tent and my survival tarp. This is my survival sleeping bag. You think, what, you're going to be comfortable out there? No. Sitting there, camp down, ladies, sing that song, doo-dah, doo-dah, roasting a marshmallow and shit. No. Having your lantern, have a little campsite. No, you won't even have time to formulate a campsite. And you damn sure probably won't be wanting to burn something. Did you know in the military that they have to take special precautions to make certain and do the right times to make camps, because that smoke travels a long way, and if you can't see it, you can smell it. All right, and you're going to be running from people. You think you're going to have time to set up camp? Oh, let me just start a fire for 45 minutes and cook this up and boil this down. No, you're not going to have time to do that. You're going to be running. And if you do have any rest or any sleep, you're going to have to fucking find yourself under a bush, grab some leaves, place them over you, or dig a little hole real quick, and that's it, man. That's it. And the Lord will protect you regardless. Okay, and you'll eat when you eat. All right, you'll eat when you eat. You got that instant food on you. You might not be able to boil it, but you can eat it raw. All right, not raw as in like raw food, but I can't cook the noodles. You're gonna have to munch on those noodles raw or something, man. You're gonna have to do something. I don't know what to tell you. You're not gonna be able to cook those noodles. You're gonna have to crunch on. You got ramen, just eat that shit raw. But you can't eat meat raw. But you're not gonna be carrying meat on you like that anyway, because it'll go bad. So it says, but pray ye that your flight not be in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world, to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So it's going to be the worst time that's ever been. All right, that's ever been, that ever will be. It says, and except those days be shortened, there shall be no flesh saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So this has got to happen, or the elect wouldn't even make it. It says, then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here's Christ, or there, believe it not. I hate to say Christ again, Hamashiach. Don't believe that, the Lord's over there. For there shall arise false Hamashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. The Lord might allow them to do a little bit of something, all right, but that's not them. It says, behold, I have told you before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. For as the lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For wheresoever the carcass is, there will be eagles be gathered together. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Speaking of those nuclear warheads, boom, boom, boom. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end to the other. So, we'll keep on going on. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender, and plucketh forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass until all these things be fulfilled. All these things have to be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noe were, all right, whose name was later changed to Noah, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noe entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Bam. It says, then two shall be in a field, the one shall be taken, the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken, and the other left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. You just gotta watch. You gotta watch. All right? But know this, that if the good man of the house hath known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. So we know, we got to be ready. All right. We don't know when he's coming, but we know he's coming soon. So we got to be on the lookout. It says, therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant, whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and an hour when he is not aware of, and he shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites, and there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So you don't want to turn back. Oh, the Lord, he's not coming, and go back in the world, and then that's when the Lord comes. Boom. And that's how it's going to be for many people, man. So that's the lesson. All right, we pretty much got all the way through it. All right, we did get all the way through it. Call all Yahweh Shemiah Shai. And hey, I've been wanting to do a breakdown of Matthew 24 for a very long time. The Spirit wasn't on me for a while to do it. It's been on other things. So now we have it. How do we know we're close to the end? Well, all the scriptures that we just read. Watch, listen, look, hear, use your eyes, use your ears, use your nose, use your taste, all of the senses, man. Use them. All right, look, signs in the skies, things going on, evil. All right, go through Matthew 24 and look at it. Wars and rumors of wars, they're happening, right? People, uproars of the people, man. There's just different things that are going on. All right, just different things. And I think, did we get that? Yeah, I think we already got second. Yeah, we already got it. We didn't get 3. We forgot to get 3. All right. We'll get it. We'll close out with this. Second Esdras 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part the signs pass, which I have told thee before, all the signs that we read, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, the end is manifest. So there you go. It's coming, man. It's coming. So how do we know we're close to the end? Through scripture, through prophecy. With that, we're going to go ahead and close out. Lord, when this lesson was edifying, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. Shalom, you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Keep on watching. All right, pay attention to those signs. Until next one, Lord willing. Shalom.